A few months after unveiling Model X, Tesla was ready to launch Model S with its first ever delivery event. Several customers were set to receive their cars at the invitation-only event at the Tesla factory in Fremont, California. On its Q1 2012 financial results call, Tesla announced Model S would begin delivering ahead of the July timeframe originally communicated.
It is the moment we've been waiting for a long time, and it is time to deliver Model S. Yes! Yes! Okay. Now, this has been not an overnight thing. This has been coming for a while. There are people here who have been working on this for 3 or 4 years. And there are a lot of people who said this day would never come. But at Tesla, we don't even think about them. We don't think about them. What we think about is the people who ensured that we are here today. There are 2,300 Roadster owners out there driving all around the world today who helped us get here today. We thank every single one of them. And everything they taught us is in Model S. Everything. And speaking of Model S, there are 10,000 people out there around the world who have had confidence in us and have reservations for a car they've never even driven. Most of them have never even sat in it. Inspired us to make sure today happens. So we have a message today. On behalf of all Roadster owners, Model S reservation holders, every employee here today, every employee out there on the web visiting us today, I have 3 words. We did it! Set out to build the best car in the world. One of the most important things you have to have is an incredible powertrain. Who better to do that and lead that charge than JB Straubel? Ladies and gentlemen, JB!
Hey everybody, this is truly an awesome day. It is hard to believe we're standing up here, in front of everybody, in front of all of you, with all these cars. This whole thing started, about 9 years ago with a simple idea at the time, to build the next great American car company and to build the best cars in the world, not just the best electric cars, but the best cars in the world, and to do all that with technology that didn't burn any petroleum, to help get us off oil completely. And it's pretty awesome to be, at this point today where, I think we can say without a doubt that we are doing both of those things and really, hitting it out of the park on every level. And it's pretty awesome to see the cars here and to be about to deliver the first cars. That's almost the best feeling in the world. But I think slightly better than that even is seeing the team that we've built. I'm actually slightly more proud of the entire team and of all of you that have made this possible and will make the next steps possible, even than the technology we've put together. Because even today, more than ever in the past, the success of Tesla hinges on the awesome group that we've assembled. And I think it's really a testament to kind of the simple motto that we have of bringing together some of the most talented, most motivated, best people in the world, that's you guys, and turning them loose on an amazing problem and just unleashing their creativity, their curiosity, their excitement, and giving them a very targeted mission, which is essentially to make transportation sustainable, make the best cars in the world. And this is the result. We get these cars, we get this company. And it's not going to stop. This team is growing. We just passed 2,000 employees, which is a pretty awesome milestone. It's all of you that are going to make the next versions of these cars as good as the first, if not better, than the next version beyond that. And this is a pretty awesome day. I'll just turn it over, leave it at that. I don't have words to really describe how proud I am of this entire team and seeing these cars roll off the line. It is an incredible day.
Terrific, please. Outstanding. So, it couldn't possibly be a Tesla unless it looked awesome. Who in the world could possibly do that better than Franz von Holzhausen? Franz, come on up. Please.
4 years ago, not 9, 4 years ago, I walked into a little room in Hawthorne in a rocket factory and sat in front of a guy who held out his fist and said, you can take the blue pill or you can take the red pill. I chose the red pill and entered into that wonderland and down the rabbit hole. And judging by all the red that's out here, so did you guys. And we set out to change the world. You know, right after that moment, we sat down and we actually started talking about what Model S would be. And by that we, I meant Elon and I, and he wasn't wearing the cool shades or that long black jacket, but there was no thunderstorm in the background. But at that moment, it was pivotal because we started talking about what Model S could be. And he gave me a laundry list of things that didn't equal a sedan by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, 7 passengers, best aero efficiency, lowest center of gravity, your best 0 to 60 time in any sedan in the market, on and on and on. Best functionality, and of course, the best looking car in the world. Yeah, kind of a laundry list. And I thought, oh gosh, did I take the right pill? Anyways, I went back to the back end of that big building to a little tent where there were 4 guys, and we set out sculpting a car that hopefully, and I think you guys can probably attest to, will change the world. Now, it was 2008, and we were in a small, humble little environment aiming at taking on the best in the world, the best and the biggest and the baddest. 8 months later, we released our dream. It was a prototype we called Model S. And little over 3 years later, we're standing now in front of that dream. And not only does it hit every single one of those items on that list that we talked about 4 years ago, but it's actually gotten better. It is the safest sedan. It does hold 7 people. It is the most aero-efficient car. It has the lowest center of gravity. It is more functional than some crossover cars, let alone any sedan. And I think arguably, and you know, I might be swayed on this, it might be the most beautiful sedan in the marketplace. But you know, I think one of the things that's most inspiring and most amazing about the journey of these past 4 years is not just the humble beginnings of where we started as a brand, but the humbleness of the team and the people that you're standing next to right now. And you know, that drive, you know, that spirit of going down that rabbit hole and trying to change the world isn't for everybody, but it definitely is for the people in this room. And I couldn't imagine working in an environment and creating vehicles like these in any other place in the world. So thank you for letting me work with you. And man, imagine if this is where we're starting, imagine where we're going. That rabbit hole is pretty deep. Thanks.
So, I do a fair amount of interviews, and I was in Chicago one time, and they asked me, so what's a Tesla going to look like in 10 years? All I knew is this. I said, number 1, I know it's going to perform incredibly well. Number 2, I know it's going to look awesome. And number 3, I know it's going to do things no other car in the world does. There is no one who can drive us in that direction better than the person who is going to drive us to have the best car in the solar system, and is the only person who can actually go out and get it for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elon Musk! Come on! Oh, you
All right, that's true. All right. So, what is the Model S really all about? It's about breaking a spell. So, the world has been under this illusion that electric cars cannot be as good as gasoline cars. That if you have to go with an electric car, you're accepting a product that's worse. What the Model S is fundamentally about is breaking that illusion. It's showing that an electric car can in fact be the best car in the world. That's what makes it really important. What we believe customers will discover, as we've talked about a little already, is that this is the best car in every dimension that matters. Whether it's performance, safety, handling, the interior, the technology, the interface, the styling, aesthetics. It's really something that's fundamentally better. And I mean, that's thanks to the fantastic team we have here at Tesla. So I just want to say thank you guys for your rock. So there's a few more thank yous that I think that are in order. It's been such a pleasure to work with the whole Tesla team. You've heard from JB, who's been central to driving the technology. Franz, who's been key to figuring out the overall product, the aesthetics, the interface, and what it feels like to have this car. And then there were also people like Gilbert and Doug in manufacturing, Jerome, who's the Model S program manager, is Deepak in finance. We've got such a great team. It's really been an incredible team effort. Of course, there is this plant itself, which at one point employed 5,000 people when it was called NUMMI, and the long-term goal of Tesla, we already have 2,000 people, is to exceed that in employment. That is, and we're proud to employ a lot of ex-NUMMI workers here, and really show that high-tech manufacturing, automotive manufacturing can be done in California, in fact, even in the Bay Area, and make the best cars in the world. So really looking forward to that. Thank you.
It's time to start delivering Model S. So these first three cars are going to take advantage of what we call Tesla Personal Delivery. What is Tesla Personal Delivery? Tesla Personal Delivery is when we deliver your car anywhere that makes you smile. We'll deliver it to your house. We'll deliver it to your office. We'll deliver it to your hotel on vacation. Anywhere that makes you smile. We even have some that are already taking delivery in Disneyland because that's where it makes them smile. And that's what we're doing. So these first three cars are going to go Tesla Personal Delivery. So Gilbert, would you please take this car to Chicago, Illinois? And Deepak, would you please take this car to Chicago, Illinois? And Peter, would you please take this car to Palo Alto, California? Go. First up, Jeff Skoll. Jeff, would you please come up here?
One of the things that's important is presentation. So give Jeff his car keys. You want to sort of open that up. And so the car key is actually a small representation of the car. And then if you want to open the trunk, you can just press the trunk, and to open the front, you can just press the front, and to lock and unlock the car, you can just press the hood. So it's like a little tiny version of the car. Anyway.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Thanks. All right. Thank you.
Next, Nancy, come on up. There she is.
Oh, right, there we go.
We have keys for everyone.
Right, we have keys for everyone.
We have keys for everyone. Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
I want to say this is for Elon Musk and the entire Tesla team. We're so proud of you. Thank you for making a beautiful car. Thank you for making a future we can be proud of. Thank you.
Thanks, Nancy. We should open this up.
Bill Lee, please join us on stage. The next thing we need to do is we need to capture this historic moment. Everybody over here? Everybody over here? Governor? Come on up.
Awesome. Yeah. This is great.
All right? Camera's ready. All right, here we go. On three, Tesla. 1, 2, 3, Tesla! So we're going to count it down. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go. There we go.
On September 24th, 2012, Tesla unveiled its highly anticipated supercharging network. Constructed mostly in secret, Tesla revealed that the locations for the first 6 supercharger stations in California and 2 on the East Coast. The big motivation for this network was to allow for the Model S to travel long distances with ultra-fast charging. The technology at the heart of the supercharger was developed internally and leveraged the economies of scale of existing charging technologies already being used in the Model S. This enabled Tesla to make each supercharger unit cost less. At the time of the supercharger launch, Elon Musk said, "Tesla's supercharging network is a game changer for electric vehicles, providing long-distance travel that, for all practical purposes, has the same level of convenience of gasoline cars." By making traveling with electric vehicles long distance, Tesla is demonstrating just how fundamentally better electric transport can be. We are giving Model S the ability to drive almost anywhere on pure sunlight.
Tesla developed this supercharging technology, which is the most advanced charging technology in the world. This is something that allows you to make a brief stop at one of our Tesla supercharger stations, charge your car very quickly, and be on your way. A year from now, we will have covered 80% of the North American population, and within 2 years, over 98%. And we're also improving the supercharging technology itself to cut the charge time in half. So previously, people were spending upwards of 45 minutes with the supercharging technology. Now, a stop will only take you about 20 to 22 minutes. So the Tesla supercharging system will allow you to do the ultimate road trip. You can travel across the country and just pack some food, stay with friends, and leave your wallet at home.